So we have just finished in the previous video to do all the identified unwanted possible panic situations in lib-go, right? That's in the previous video. But what I don't know now, that if the agent made any necessary documentation steps, if it's even needed. I mean, we have these documentations, right, on the branch 2.0 main branch thing of the features. And if I check the timeline quickly and select the documentation, I can actually see that it was not touched anyhow, absolutely. So just to make sure, and this is important, I will ask the agent, I'm continuing the prompt. If I don't have the prompt or the context, you can rebuild it absolutely any point in time, even later. Just as a reminder, all you need to do is to asking the agent read up the rules, and then this is the plan file. This is why we have the plan file actually. And by just doing this, the context you have, and then you can start asking questions, absolutely. But now I have the context, I just continue. I still have plenty of place there. So what I will do is that and this is very good. So the user visible behavior is important, right? That's okay if we have done lots of changes under the hood, but none of these changes changing the API or the signature of the library itself so far. Group1 will, but still. So let's see what he said. He says that both versus small update. Architecture can wait. Okay. Small. Okay. Then please do it. Now we have a clean state because I just did the git commit, right? So whatever the agent changes, we will see. But we will also see them in local changes, so to speak. Let's just do the job and finish. Give him some time. And now changes started to happen. Updated. So these three files were changed. Let's take a look into the logging. You don't see the changes, you need to switch over to the source basically of the file. And now we see. Small mention. We have seen this in more details in the previous video. I think it's fine. That's good. Now what about the observability? I expect a bit more here because the change was bigger, and indeed I see more green sections, new sections here. Of course, you can just read it through. I'm just running this through now. Okay, this looks good. And some changes he made in the plan. He just documented that basically it was already done. Good. That's it. So we have documentation. Let's do a git commit. So we have a clean state before we start the big thing. Done.